Hello. Yous are all very welcome to the very first episode of the User Hectic podcast, hosted by myself. On today's episode, we have a few people that we will be most likely rotating in and out of co-hosting. On camera today, we have Liam Hardy and Jack Robinson. Today, we actually are talking about a few of the more important topics on the planet, such as what way do you wipe your hole, and what way you prefer your breakfast. So, thanks for tuning in, and Chico, play the fucking intro. Chico, yeah.
Let me fix my balls.
Keep that in.
Oh, for fuck.
Everybody fix their nuts.
Alright, anyway.
Nuts.
It's fix your nuts time, like.
Nuts are fixed.
Nice. Hey, all cracker.
Yeah, you all crack.
So, you doing anything over the 11th or 12th? Or
No, I'm not allowed out of the house. I'm Catholic.
Same. We're supposed to be going to Bundoran this time of year. As Catholics. Jack's the one we're hiding from. But, alright, so basically, I made a bit of a fuck up in the first section of this. We just recorded 20 minutes of a podcast.
Probably the best podcast you'd ever seen in your
yeah,
life.
man, it was like, you know, like it was a fucking. This is a tribute to that last podcast because that was fucking unreal.
Do you know, like when the second season of a series comes out and it's not as good?
Yeah,
that's what it is.
We're sequeling it right now.
Fucking
fuck. We're Jaws 3 in it right now. But basically, I
Jaws
accidentally, because we had to restart the camera, and I basically went to go save it, and I exited out of it. So we spent like 20 minutes trying to find our co-producer Adam behind the camera right now. Actually,
Adam behind the camera basically went into full Mark Zuckerberg trying
He's
to
wired
figure
in.
this out.
He's wired in.
He did, man. He went fucking.
He was wired
He went
in.
pure the wire. He was like fucking, you know, he's waiting on it and all. And yeah, so I fucked that. So
Yeah,
we're I know yous have no yous aren't really clued on exactly what is happening right now, but up the fuck it, happy 12th. Chucky or lavies, we'll do.
Cheers,
We'll get
lad.
this. We'll get this. We're recording now. Fuck it. Right.
We should do a bonfire. As you see, the one prod didn't cheers to that.
On the 12th, we should definitely record one at the fucking like Corcoran bonfire or something. Me with a mic being like, "So Jack, fucking go full
What are you
Nardwar."
drinking tonight?
Tell me about
Bog
King
frog.
Billy.
Young Spencer in the background.
Fuck, young Spencer is the guest at the
Did
bonfire.
he not go to one of them?
Young
was at-
Spen- he was at the one last year.
He was-
Yeah.
he was-
Young was he at the?
He's like,
He was at the one last night. He was there last
Was
night.
he?
Yeah.
Is he from Portadown?
Mate, I've
Portadown?
no,
yes.
he's-
Mate, do you want
he's
to
I
get
thought
the
he
fuck?
was like
Is he not
East
from
Belfast?
Belfast?
from Belfast. Like,
Yes,
when
but
he
he-
came down to, like Portadown and did like I think it was Portadown, maybe not. But he came down to a bonfire and literally did a set.
Boys,
Jack said
He
he's
did
did
a
this year.
he did a quick
He
5 to
literally
7.
just
he was.
He's like,
Li-
alright, folks, I started sitting on
I
it.
just finished at the sunflower top down here. So he said, like,
Mate, imagine young
was-
Spencer at the Sunflower. Fucking
How much
Darn
do you think
Matthews
he got
sorting
paid?
For the bonfire? Mate, he was there for the election posters. Like he was there to get
Good
fucking
smoke.
Harleen Foster's approval. Like
4 pallets for free. Like. Pallets on strap.
Mate, he's fucking hectic.
young pallet, like.
young
You'll
palate
make
cleanser.
one of them pallet beds. Do you know the wee hipster ones people are making at the
Here, I
moment?
was tempted to make one of them.
They're fucking
Mate.
sick.
Liam, you'd fucking break it. Like many beds have you went through in your life? Like,
None.
Oh, I've
This motherfucker behind the camera though. This motherfucker coughed 3 times and broke my bed. Had to sleep on the floor for 6
broke
months.
his bed, broke his trampoline. I
Broke my trampoline, my bed, broke my heart.
anything with springs, cheek was fucking.
Springs were like a fucking pipe bomb as well. Them springs went.
I was up in the air while it broke, so I was like, just floating in the air, and I was like, I'm going to die. This is the day I die.
I swore I thought we were in the hood. The shot started firing. Them springs hit every single fucking.
The springs were just going bing, 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 bing.
That's so
They're
funny. Like,
thick springs. It was a big trampoline.
Someone had a rat shield that day, like
No,
they're
I
just
broke it. I
ricocheting
saved
off
your
everything,
life.
like.
This whole time I thought you were talking about the bed, not the fucking
Oh, the bed is-
trampoline.
No. The
Me and Chico bucking.
trampoline springs like. But the
mate,
bed
you had
as
trampoline
well.
springs in the bed. That's
She was
Here,
that
leave my
person.
bed out of this.
You're that person. You're like goes in like fucking Harvey Norman, tries all the bit, does backflips.
man's doing
Yeah.
backhand springs in the fucking and Harry Corey.
We
Like,
used to do bad shit on trampolines. We'd do that boost as well.
Oh, that
someone
boost.
jumps
The-
on their back and
You double jump them
Same
Yeah, you double jumping like.
and end up in fucking Cork.
back in the day, I had this wee friend I used to hang about with years ago. I'll not say his name. protection.
He's still trying to get back to the country. If you double mind, for fuck's sake.
I know, because I'm not allowed within 50 feet of him. But we used to do wrestling on my trampoline out the back, and we used to do like fucking walk-ins and all, and we would be like, I used to think it was John Cena as well, so I'd come in and be like fucking, you know, like, and then he would come into like Randy Orton's music, and I was the one. I was like, mate, I was like whispering, I was like, if you don't let me win in front of these fucking wee girls, like, I'm gonna fucking. Yeah, I was like, mate, if you don't let me F you right now, I swear to God, like,
I need their BBM pin.
I'm like, mate, give me my fucking 5-knuckle shuffle right now, or we're fucking.
So you had like proper exhibitions.
Oh yeah, no, I beat the fuck out of him, like,
He's like
and then he
crowds,
would
like-
hit me, and I'd be, oh man, what are you doing, like, you know, like,
See, I was so much different from the time we were on the trampoline, me and Chico. Chico would get upset because a so-and-so name that we used to hang about with called him Will Smith.
So basically,
Chico behind the camera is Portuguese, so he's tan. And he would get like back
Not
then
racist.
he would get offended if someone calls him like black, basically.
but yeah, no, it was like, cause I think it was just like reacting, because whenever like my older cousins, they used to beat the fuck out of me when we would fake wrestle, so I was taking it out of him because he was younger than me, and now he probably takes it out on like some other wee lad who would do the same thing.
that's
You
the way
know,
it
it would
goes.
go down the line. You'd never break the chain, Fleetwood Mac.
I'm sure you're proud of that.
I think about it every day. Think about like fucking, you know, he was Randy Orton, but I was hitting him with the RKO. Like, I was like, fucking fuck you, comp. But
So you're a bully?
yeah, I know, it just goes down the line. That wasn't a word, but I'm a wee bit fucked.
I know we started this and we're getting into deep emotional trauma
Yeah.
from our childhood.
Like the first take was like banter, and now it's like bullies, right?
Right, we
Bullies.
basically we recorded the first 20 minutes of it, and we were all sober and all, we were all in great form and all, and now I'm a wee bit fucked up, and the second take of this is just gonna be pure hectic.
My
Like, this is-
cousin doesn't like me. Liam doesn't have a trampoline.
Chico's bed springs, man.
Chico broke my bed.
I know, but yeah. Anyhow, cracker.
A mattress for 6 months.
You got a fat
A
ass. You're
mattress,
like,
a mattress for 6 months because this motherfucker coughed
I don't know,
3
I
times.
sneezed or coughed or something.
You
Well,
coughed
Chico
3
tensed
times,
his
I
arsehole.
remember. I had a Sunday dinner beside me. I was ready for the feast.
That's another thing. Liam used to wake up. We used to go around and call for Liam all the time, and he would be sleeping at 6 o'clock. Nothing's changed, but like,
It's 4 o'clock now.
that's 4 o'clock in the morning. But we would like go round, and he would always just be laying in bed, and there would be a fucking like
A full meal.
like a full dinner.
Next
Like it was like a full plate of like a mountain of food. It was always like fucking like a Chinese or a Friar Tuck's or like fucking, you know.
Because you do, you eat and then you sleep.
It was a full plate every day, and you'd wake up and you'd be all. You'd do the same thing. You'd stretch. You go. You'd scratch the balls, and you'd look at us and go. And you just lay into the meal.
Fuck off.
You'd be like-
Fuck off, eh?
No,
You
this
go,
was a thing that I
"Fuck
talked
off."
about. Do you scratch or pinch
Yes,
and
we
roll?
were talking about this in the first
Scratch or pinch and roll?
I'm a pinch and roll.
one.
I'm a pinch and roller.
I'm a pinch and
I'm a
roll.
scratcher. I do that. I scratch backwards. Like I don't scratch inwards.
So you-
I'm an outward scratcher. You know?
Here,
Both.
so
Yeah.
here, I tell you what,
I have. Goes behind the camera like,
Backwards scratching's the way it's at.
But you scratch out the ways like that.
You're not
you know.
cutting, you're not getting the sharp edges, but you're getting the satisfaction.
No,
Exactly. Exactly.
But what do you end it on? Do you end it on like a wee pinch and roll?
Nah, fuck that.
Ended
I've
by
literally
from
never
scratch.
pinched.
No, I end it on like a wee pinch and roll. And I'm like,
on the sniff,
You have to let it
And then you scratch.
yeah.
That's it done. That's the set
And then
over.
we-
yeah. We. If you don't smell your nuts after
No, you wanna get your own produce.
after you scratch or pinch and roll
You don't sniff, you don't sniff.
or backwards scratch, you like.
Backwards scratch is where it's at, try it out.
Mate, it's
I
like
don't
you
have
know,
the
like you
fingernails
know,
for
like
that, like.
you know, like a cat. Whenever it finds like a nice material to lie on, and it does that shit on it. That's what I do to my ball sack. Like,
Oh,
I
because
like,
you're a cat person, that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If you're a dog person, you pinch and roll. No, fuck's sake.
I'm a goldfish person. You know what I mean? I don't know how the fuck they scratch their
You
balls.
pop them, you know. Your mouth.
Here,
Listen,
if I could, no.
mate, if you could suck your own dick, right? New topic, right?
No, before you move on, talk about scratching.
Someone break my rib.
What way do you wipe?
Wipe. Oh, this is a.
Oh.
No, here, I'll give you your options.
You're getting political
Towards
now.
balls or towards crack?
Even before the towards your back,
Or do you lick it clean?
do you stand up or do you sit down?
I used to be a stand-upper.
I used to be.
stand-up.
Now I'm like getting too
So
fat.
now you've got into stand-up, Justin. Is that what you meant by that? Is that what you meant?
Now I'm a sit-down comedian. Stand-up comedian, sit-down wiper.
I'm a sit down towards the balls comedian.
But you know, like now that I'm getting like fatter and older, I sort of just like lean over and like get the fucking hand.
No,
From
no,
the
like
side?
let me get this right. I kind of like lean forward, like lean back a wee bit,
You go through
and
it.
like
Not goes to the front,
imagine the phone. I'm like,
That's what I do.
What? I'm not.
This is after Liam videos it, by the way. Like, Liam
Oh, yeah.
And then decides to.
I don't like the fucking group chat is rife with photos of shite.
no, like if our group chat gets leaked,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
us done.
people's-
it'll be worse than the
This
R. Kelly case,
podcast
like.
will be like in the courtroom.
Oh,
That's what it'll be.
Blacker
Your Honor,
and our
Your Honor.
podcast,
He
like-
said he wiped towards the balls. towards the
He
balls.
said he went through the legs, Your Honor.
I know.
You can't handle the poop.
No, but what are you? You're quite a skinny chap. Well, do you wipe back or front?
I have a process. Let me.
Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
I have a process. So
I'm excited.
right, mine starts before I'm finished taking the shit.
What?
Oh, so
So-
you do it. We like.
So I.
Like a half wipe?
Okay, so right.
courtesy
So
wipe.
can I
Go,
move
go,
it? Can
go
I,
up the half wipe?
can I move this one? Can I move it? Oh shit.
Yeah,
No,
no,
okay.
it's,
Imagine I'm leaning forward because. Okay, I'm leaning forward.
it's a bit-
I'm on the phone. I'm on TikToks. I'm on Facebook Indian
Shit
movies
talks.
with like indie movie clips like doot 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 of like fucking a random movie. I'm on anything.
Free music.
Yes, I'm on anything watching clips of movies. I'm on TikTok. I'm on anything.
Tinder.
No, I'm taking a shit. I can't get a boner and a shit at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mate, the amount of times the shit's turned into a wank. That's all I'm saying. Like,
What?
all I'm saying. Yeah, he wiped yet? You get a wee.
That's Peggy material.
What? Why? What do you mean you haven't? What is that? Something you haven't wiped? Do you get a wee?
It's not like a kink, but it's like a, you know, it's
Do
just
you-
like you're just there, you know.
Do you have sex without wiping your arse before?
I'm like, listen, the only way I can come.
Next episode.
Yeah, that's a story for another day.
So anyway,
Sorry, inside joke. But yeah.
I lean forward. I'm on, and then I sort of I kind of do a wee,
Spread the cheeks. a
and
wee
then lean back, finish the proceedings, and I lean forward again. I'm doing rock the boat. I'm fucking I'm rocking the boat like, and then I go behind, and I have a good 5 or 6 wipes.
I can't go back.
Tort- tort-
Brazilian butt lift. Like,
Yeah, no,
I can't go back.
I know what he means.
You Brazilian
Big,
bullshit.
I don't think bigger dudes can go behind.
No, they
Okay.
can't.
No, like,
See when your love handles get in the way, bro.
no, like, it's too
Life's a
much
mess.
cheek. Like, even if you have them spread out, you can't go behind
But I see.
without you can't check the paper, or else you're wiping.
What do you mean can't check? Can you not bring it around?
No, like, see if you go behind,
Yeah.
wipe.
Yeah.
If you bring anything back up, it's gonna be shit
you-
on your ass.
You can take it away from your skin. You don't need to fucking bring it round. You can take it away from your skin. like.
No, but that's
Man
what I'm saying.
rubs
You
it up
can't.
his tailbone and all.
Yes, you.
Yeah, that's
Mate, I do it.
cheating.
I can't. I don't think Chico can.
That's
Chico understands what I mean.
I know
Mate,
what you're on.
You aren't fucking.
No, so see,
What's that movie with Eddie Murphy? And he's like the big. You're not
Clubs.
the,
Or
yeah, you're not the fucking.
Naughty
him.
it
Professor.
feels like it sometimes when I'm taking a shit, because whenever you're wiping, you can't go like that,
I'm
or
gonna
else
start
shit's
doing
going out
yoga.
on the top of your, like the bottom of your back.
You know what you do? Take it away. Anyway.
Anyway, we're getting
So,
off track. We're getting off
I got a
track.
good 5 or 6 wipes. Another question: do you fold or do you scrunch? And that's for
Fold or
fold.
scrunch?
No, anyway.
After you wipe.
No, yeah, just fold. No, but-
Man's balling it up like a wee rose.
I'm
Jack wipes and goes, oh.
no, I wipe my ass and then you're like origami. I make a wee swan. I'm like,
I know what you're on about.
and let it float away.
Process. You get like 2 bits of paper. You fold them both in half so it makes a thicker layer.
Yeah.
One. You wipe, then you fold that bit in half again so it makes a half like a rectangle, and then you go again. So you're making use of the paper twice,
Yes.
and then you dump it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I agree with that.
Do you know? I know why Adam. Well, that's where I developed because I see before I university. See before I got the Andrex, I got the 3 or 4 ply.
the proper.
I went to
toilet paper.
university, and I got the
Like
Tesco value, and it was, I would even say half a ply. You know what I mean? It's that. So you need that. You need to double up. So then I turned.
You need at least 3 kind of layers.
Tissue paper, like.
Yeah, you need. I think with the cheap toilet roll, you need like 3 layers.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm a folder now. So then, anyway,
Oh,
No,
a funny
mate,
story
fold like a
on the
doctor.
toilet roll.
I still even haven't finished the wipe. So
We're not even halfway through this story yet.
it takes me about 45 minutes to take a shite. So 5 or 6 wipes. Then for the finisher, then I stand up.
Stand up. Are you a wet
Give
wipe?
yourself a stand ovation for your shit.
Are you like a wet wipe kind of?
A baby wipe.
A baby wipe, and then like a dryer.
No.
Or
Yeah,
you
know,
just
no.
are you just baby wipe and then leave it?
Fuck the planet, like fuck the environment, man. I'm baby wiping every time. See, if I'm not, I can't walk away from a shite with like anything left on it.
But I can't walk away from a shite with a wet hole.
True. No, you use the toilet
If you
roll
don't-
after, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
That's
I'm
why
saying.
I block
that's
so
what I'm
many
saying.
toilets. It's wild.
You need a wee dryness.
I'm not even taking the piss. I sneak a packet of wipes into work and stash them under the fuck. They're gonna fucking hear me. But I stash them under the cupboard.
Get him. Get him.
And like, so people are just see the fucking.
Justin's fired next week.
Yeah. Just in fire for using fucking baby wipes.
Sure. Whenever I went
Andrex.
to Malahide for the camping security thing,
Oh yeah.
You didn't wait for a week.
Liam's digging holes like.
Portaloos,
Right,
Portaloos
better-
Someone
everywhere.
will find that and
Bit of backstory
thousand-
behind this. So sorry, Chico. Bit of backstory, right? Chico or who are you? Doorman here, right? Doorman the doorman, right? We call him that because we explained this all before. Fuck's sake. Because he right, we need to stop saying that. But I'm saying it. Fucking schizophrenia here. But basically, Liam recently got a security license, and he basically just works.
Security for
Security.
festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so we call him Doleman the Doorman because if you've ever been on the dole, you most likely are a doorman as well. But anyway, sorry, continue with the story.
Cash in hand.
Under a table doing sick.
So whenever I was camping, so it was like there was like a wee area in Malahide where you could like, it was basically, who was there? Killers,
I was really there for killers. I was no for
Killers, Sam Fender,
Sam Bender.
Lewis Capaldi, stuff like that. So it was like a 2-week thing where you had to stay and like kind of secure the place and all that shit. So we stayed there, and since we were staying there that long, it would have been too expensive to go to like a B&B or a hotel or something like that. So I was like, fuck off. So there was like a place for camping employees.
How
So
long were you there? How long were you there?
2 weeks.
A fortnight, right? Keep
Right,
that in mind,
so
a fortnight.
I brought 2 packets of wet wipes and went through them within a week and a half. So the last couple of days, I had to hold in a shite. And it was the most grim thing I've ever had to do in my life.
I walk around the corner, Liam's wiping his ass in the grass like a dog.
Just the legs up.
It was the only thing wet. No, but yeah, and you're kind of greedy because you know if you give out wet wipes, everyone's gonna be coming to you for wet wipes.
It's like chewing gum in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like if I had to do it, I was gonna sell them.
Did you see your lad? He's got the fucking Pampers with him. What the fuck?
Johnson & Johnson. Who's he fucking think he is? Like fuck.
Johnson
And
and
they're $3.50 a packet. What the fuck's the matter with him?
I'm taking 6.
Remember that? You can do it too with can do.
Mate, strap me a few poppers, or mate, would you? Fucking
Right, move away from shite the fuck.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't even know how long we're in this. Fuck it.
Everyone skipped past the shite part, like literally the shite part.
Yeah. What time were you on, Quinn?
15.
Is that
15?
15 minutes of shit talk.
14 fine.
You'll see it there on the recording.
Right. Up the raw.
Have you ever had to throw anyone out
Throw anyone out
as a bouncer?
as a bouncer, as a dole man.
I hope
Yeah.
Liam doesn't become one of them dickhead bouncers.
I already am a dickhead, so
Yeah.
He was a
You're not
decade before
getting
he was a
in.
bouncer.
You've had a shot of WKD, not tonight. I'm sorry.
no, but
It's
like
not happening.
Not the night, mate.
there
There was water on you.
there's been a couple of occasions where I'm like, right, this girl is not over 10. Her parents are with them, but I'm like, why is she trying to smuggle in a fucking strongbow 3-lead?
She's got Wrigley's packet chewing gum.
Like-
You're like, fucking get out.
Where's a 7-year-old trying to smuggle in Strongbow with their parents? What's going on here? What's
There's
going on
a
here?
lot of there's a lot of families that go to these things, and then they have the drink on them,
So you kick
and then
out,
they're trying to get the kids to bring in drink, and I'm like, listen, you can't bring in this drink.
so you kick out the
They're
7-year-old.
not they're not 7-year-olds.
Your man can stay.
They're about 16.
That's a big difference from 7. What the fuck's going on here?
Why within double.
She was like 7, 18, 21. I don't know. Fuck, you were there.
Liam's fucking sexual range goes the same way.
Oh, bro.
I'm the best.
Cut that
like,
shit out.
Liam's like, do you have Snapchat? No, not tonight.
See, with Chico as well, like Chico could get past any fucking bouncer. Right, basically, we were in our local watering hole. Well, it's not really local, it's in Belfast. And I'm not saying the place in case like anyone from there listens to this, but Chico has basically stole about $8,000 worth of stuff out of this bar. And he looks at me, he's blocked out of his fucking head. He turns around to me and he goes, "Should I steal that wet floor sign?" Fucking wet floor sign. It was
I
about
don't
this
even
high.
need it.
I know you do. You're
the
fucking
shit.
kleptomaniac.
He asked me for. I have this big fucking puffer, and he asked me to use the puffer just so we can steal it out of the fucking venue. Like,
You go into Chico's house and his
Absolutely.
ma's cleaning the kitchen floor with a wet floor sign from fucking a nightclub.
It was whenever we were walking out. Oh yeah, do it a bit louder, Liam. Fuck's sake.
a wee bit
Not
out
through
of
the
drink.
SMR user hectic podcast, but
Can't get the fucking host or the fucking guest these days. Like,
anyway, Chico's walking out. He's got the wet floor sign in the fucking pot, like down the trousers, fucking square, like about about a foot wide on each side of his leg, and then in the 2 pockets of his jacket, 2 candles he stole out of the
2
fucking thing as well.
candles.
and then we were sitting upstairs at a venue that I'm not going to name because they'll know. Bricks, like just single bricks lying about the place, and he's like, "I should take one of these," and I'm like, "Why do you need a brick? Why do you need a brick? Unless you're in the raw.
What if anything kicks
Unless
ass?
you're in the raw doing a rad, you don't need a brick."
You took one of the candles as well, did you not?
I took nothing, Chico. I didn't know. I didn't say nothing. Yeah,
The exact same
Incriminating
candle.
Smicky
the wee red
Yeah,
ones.
it's cool.
Where
you
was that?
You have
Yeah,
it.
I
Though.
have it upstairs. Yeah.
Where was that?
The filthy,
Oh,
the filthy
no,
flute.
no, no, no.
That's not the name of it. Filthy flute's not the name of it. Not because I know that's
The first
We're calling it the filthy flute.
yeah, the filthy
Mate,
flute.
the filthy flute sounds like a name for your dick. Like, do you want to blow the filthy flute? Like, it's coming up on the 12th, bro. So it is.
Come on, you wee
Don't know. I'm
bud.
talking to my mate about it, but anyway.
Is this the 12th special of this
Is it?
podcast?
Yeah, this might actually be out on the 12th. How wild is that? Like, I'm like in my stand up for fucking like a whole year. I've been just ranting about like how much of a Catholic I am, and the first episode of the podcast comes out, and I'm like, "Happy 12th, bro."
Wait, what date
No.
is it? 9th?
Yeah, I think so. But do you not think that Protestants, like scummy Protestants, are just dad Catholics? Like the scummier you go with a Protestant, the more they turn into a Catholic.
Do they?
I don't think, no matter how far you push a Protestant, we'll be
Is
like,
you recording?
the fucking Catholic's alright. I think the more you push the further away they get from that.
That's true. Yeah, it's like a rebellious daughter. You know, whenever they're like the wee blonde daughter, she's like, "Oh, dad, I want to date this guy," and it's like a 6'7" black guy,
You know,
and you can see his cock through his fucking jeans.
You know,
like
it's
Chico
like-
with a wet floor sign.
in movies, we're like rebellious.
We need a picture of that. We need to get the
I know.
picture.
Chico has the photo right. Well,
There's a video.
Because if we're not, we don't have any like video for this. You just put
We
it over
do.
the
No,
top.
no. We have a video of
Video's
Chico
on
walking
photos.
about with the wet floor sign
Put it in.
outside,
I need a
outside our
taxi.
local, Belfast spot.
Yeah.
Chicken licking. If you want to sponsor us,
I know. Chicken licking.
we
If
got
you wanna-
people
if you
all
wanna-
around the country.
If you want to throw out sponsors, by fucking dish them out like emotional
Not
abuse.
gonna
You
I'm
know
not
what
a
I mean?
thief, by the way. It's
What?
the challenge that excites me.
Mate, that's a. Anyway,
While we're on the topic of food sponsors, if Kyle's Kebab Lurgan want to sponsor me, I do think I am at least your number one customer in County
Nice.
Armagh at least.
you've caused this man more diarrhea than fucking syphilis, bro. I swear to God, like.
Not just Lurgan. I want to put not
Excuse-
just Lurgan.
I'm not saying he has
They've branched out to put it on.
Can we just I don't have syphilis. I've never had syphilis.
No,
Can
I'm
we
not
just stop this here?
I'm saying syphilis has give more people diarrhea than Kyle's evolved. Or the
Kyle's
other way around.
Kebab isn't it? Don't you dare. Stop it. Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Anyway,
That's our sponsor fucked. Anyway,
Here.
he's compared them to an STD.
Okay, Manscaped's always there. Like.
He's like, shake your balls.
With syphilis. But yeah, no fuck. What were we even talking about there?
the 12th rebellious children. You know,
the 12th, the Kyle's Kebab.
Girls with black dicks.
you know in like movies, when like, oh, rebellious kid, I'm gonna listen to like punk music. I'm gonna listen. In Lurgan, the rebellious kids are like, I'm gonna listen to the Sash.
Lurgan, they're like, Dad, I fucking hate you. That's not the sash you wore. Like,
Dad, You're such a fucking loser. I love Rangers.
I know, but like, and then vice versa. It's like, and you know, in like the Protestant neighborhoods, they're like, Dad, graffiti on the wall, man. Fucking, or magic. Anyway, any art cracker?
What were we talking about?
Gypsies.
Oh, mate. Right.
Better known as. Nah, not gonna say
You
it.
already know this story, right? But speaking of gypsies, right? You know this very well. This story. Basically, one day I was walking to. Well, I can't tell you where I was walking at the time
Ooh.
because it was illegal. So I'll just tell you, as I was walking to the shop to buy drugs, and
Crack.
yeah, exactly. Fucking odd libs over here, Charlie Sloth. But basically, I was walking, and it was actually at the Hole in the Fence. This happened to me. The Hole in the Fence, and
Is that like the Catholic version of a hole in the wall? When you get the money out?
It's just a gypsy behind the fence. He goes, "Much you need, lad?" Fucking-
There's a good exchange rate in the euro. Euros, lad.
He's like, €20 for £20. You're like, that's not how it works, bro. That's rough, mate.
Give me your card. I'll give you some cash.
But I was walking down, and he was like, there was like two gypsies standing, and he was like, "Come here, lad, come here." And I was like, no. I was like, fuck that. I'm not. You know when you've got the headphones in, and you're like, oh, hopefully he sees the headphones and he thinks, oh, he's got the headphones in. I was like, he was like, "Come here," and I was like, right, okay. Walked down. Tim was like, "What's the crack, boys?" And they were all. It was literally just at the Hole in the Fence, and he turns around to me and he goes 3,000 right now, 3,000, and I was like, for what? Like, what the fuck? That like for like why do you even ask me 3,000? Like, you
Is
know,
this like a sort of glory hole?
it's the same thing.
It's Avengers fucking quote, like, I love you 3,000.
Facts, like it's fucking Iron Man. But
Well, Iron Man just went up to a glory hole in Lurgan and was like, I love you 3,000 euro.
it's not Iron Man. It's fucking Scrot Metal Man. Like fucking.
Fucking
Copper Pipe Man. Like,
Ireland man. Like.
Northern Iron Man.
Hey.
Hey.
What arm roar?
But it was like, oh, it was, and then next thing you know, opens up the coat pocket. You already fucking know this, but he opens up the coat pocket. There's a fucking chihuahua hanging out of it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why? I'm in a fucking fever dream right now. Like, I'm in the multiverse of gypsiness. Like,
The multiverse of chihuahuas. You know what's fucking? You know what angers me to the death? You listen to music, or listen to anything, and your ma's like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ma. She's like, I'm listening. Oh. You always speak like a deaf person. I'm listening. Oh.
Justin.
And then it's like, you take your, what? It's like, come downstairs. I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking, I heard you say my name. Just shout what you want
Exactly.
up the stairs.
It's
That
it's-
reminds me of whenever someone calls you, and you're like, what?
What?
No reply.
Yeah.
You're like,
white noise.
Yeah.
you're like
White noise.
Charles Manson. That's it.
No.
You're like, you know what? We don't have enough mass shootings. And like, it's such a pity if, like, yeah, fucking pisses me off more than anything. Yeah, I think they call it mass shootings because they always happen in church.
Yeah.
If it was here, it would be like potatoes, mass shootings.
Mass shootings.
That's just what the famine was. It was just
It would still be. It would just be like whenever it happens at a Catholic one, it's just called mass shooting.
Just a bunch of boys going about with potato guns.
It's called Presbyterian shooting. Whenever they find.
Remember them potato guns? Oh my
They were
god.
wild, like.
Chico, I don't think that's what mass shootings are.
Mass shooting potato guns. But yeah.
Bruh, that's what I've been talking about.
I'm steaming.
Wait, I got it.
You got it, didn't
Chico did nothing.
Steamboat.
Potato guns.
you? No, I think Chico did get it.
Chico was.
Chico seems to do is violate Jack.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
facts. Like, he does violating Jack. Like.
Oh, the valley.
It was like bowling. Like how many strikes is
there's,
it now?
Strikes? Fucking. Your last spare? Fucking.
Spare.
Spare life? Here, I'm gonna take a sip.
Yeah, I'll take a sip with you. Fuck it.
Give us a bit of backstory on it as well.
What time are we on? What time? 24
What
hours?
time's it now?
About,
It's 11 o'clock, so we went to the
recording
gym
for about
at a
2
boys.
days.
24 and a half day hours. So, start of summer. Well, we started July, start of summer. Swimming, Beatha, end of summer. Everyone's got the summer body. Nice and slim, slender, fit.
Yeah, you need
We
to
got
do it.
me, Liam, and Chico. So I go swimming. Used to rock up
Work on
with.
front stroke, back stroke.
all the strokes.
Doggy style.
Doggy stroke.
You
Fucking-
can go, you
Working
can
on
go
our
slow
planking.
stroke if you want. Like,
Fucking back to balls, all the strokes, all the strokes.
Back the balls.
So basically, we go swimming. These two rock up with goggles. I don't need goggles because I'm an adult, so I don't need I don't need swimming goggles. So we get in, do a couple. We do like one length, and she goes
Yeah.
like we get to the end. She was like, I'm taking these off. Like they're steaming up. I don't like them. The water's getting in.
aerodynamics and all.
Fuck aerodynamics. Gee, we got a haircut to fucking go faster in the water. Fuck's sake. So we get to the other end, and he takes them off. He's like, oh, I don't want these. I was like, fuck it, all our shit's down the other end. So like, I'll take them to go back. You know, fucking zoom through the water like Michael Phelps. I'll put them on. I'm like, I can see clearly under the water. I'm swimming away. Do a couple more lengths. We get to the end. I'm like, holy fuck! Like they're starting to steam up with water and shit. I'm like, this is fucking grandma. Chico, take these back. I'm not wearing them. He's like, they're steaming up. And Chico's like, yeah, see the steaming up. Like, see, just as we were getting in the pool, I spat in them. And I was like, Chico, you spat in these ones? He's like, yeah, because you know when you're getting in the water, because I went scuba diving and all. They're gonna tell you spit in the goggles. And I was like, the goggles that I'm wearing.
The things that have been pressed against my fucking eyeballs for the
They were
last 10
so
minutes.
like sunken in too. They're
So-
like
My
his eyes were
scuba
like
diving-
that.
My scuba diving instructor must have been from Wish because he told me to spit in the goggles. That helps them.
Mate,
to
you were
not-
scuba driving like you were.
So the water that's been splashing about my eyes may not even be pool water. It's just your spit.
I spit.
Mate,
And
and
then
what was he doing beforehand as well?
No, what he was
Chico
doing
was like,
beforehand was
"Oh,
violation.
don't,
like,
don't eat. I'm so tired, man. I was like, yeah, I've been working all day. And she was like, no, I was just smoking before I was like, so before you came to the pool, you had a fag and then proceeded to spit in my goggles, or the goggles that you gave me to wear on my face. She was like, yeah, the man on holiday says it, you know, it helps him not steaming up. I was like,
It also gives you a fucking Nicky rush.
Chico, I'm fucking, I'm
Jack did about 4 lengths in a minute. Like,
I'm fucking swimming here with Regal filter in my eyes, like, you know what I mean? Like, Chico, take these fucking back. What the? I was fucking splash my eyes out. And I was like, fuck you, Chico. That was strike one, ladies and gentlemen. That's not even it.
That's like the worst thing that could happen to you as well. Man spat in your eye. Literally.
You know what the thing is? You're in the pool. You're already in the same water as everyone's ass, cock and balls,
Yes.
everything.
Gucci sweat like
pussy.
And the one thing that's protected from all that is your eyes,
eyeballs.
is your eyeballs. And Chico
violated your personal space. Like
Chico made sure that I was infected with his fucking spitty, smoky fucking spit.
man had pure chorizo breath as well. Like he just
So
man
I
was
had
eating
some
fucking
kielbasa
sausage.
before.
Oh, kielbasa.
Mate,
Man isn't pouring enough. Like, he had to go
Yeah,
Polish. Like,
mate, Jack's gonna fucking go blind in his early 20s.
Mate.
Like,
I'm already seeing it. I'm gonna need an eye patch. So after swimming,
is that
we're
the
hungry
Apple
as
product?
I'm going. After we go get some food, after we go to like just the spar next door, get a wee bit of like just some snacks.
Wee bit of food.
Snacks.
after workout grub, I would
After-
call it.
All the calories are burned off. We need to put back on. So we go to the shop and we get a load of snacks, drinks, whatever. Chico has all these nice foods, crisps, snacks, sweets, whatever. And then this jar of what I can only personally describe as wee mini fish vaginas that like literally
Fish
look-
ninjas. Like.
Fish bitches. Fuck me.
they looked like how a smelly vagina smells.
Oh.
So that's what they
The
look
weird
like.
thing
So,
about it is they're called cockerels. Like, so
Pickled cockerel.
so
If you swing it the
how'd
other
they get
way.
that name?
I was in the queue with Chico and he was like, no, I promise you, Jack, these are so nice, so nice. I was like, I'm trying to expand. My, no, I always thought I was a plain eater. I was trying to eat Asian food, all these nice foods. So pot noodles, yeah. So I'll branch out into seafood. I'll try some of these fucking cockerels, whatever they're called, pickled cockerels.
Pickled.
What was it called?
Pickled cockerel.
Pickled cockles.
Cockerel like the dog.
Cockerels
Cockerels.
or cockles?
Cockles.
No.
Cockles. They're cockles.
Cockles. not miniature pickled dogs. The actual cockles. Anyway, whatever the
Keep in
fuck.
mind, if you don't know what these things are, they look like the kind of shit you would scrape off the bottom of a fucking boat that's been on, like, you know,
Yeah.
one of them
Yeah.
boats that like a
Holy
fisherman's been using from like the 40s, you know, like.
She
fucking-
was like, yeah, that's where I get them.
So Chico was like in the line to me. Jack, honestly, so nice, so. I'm like, okay. Liam immediately comes up. Jack, you're not gonna like them. I'm like, fuck off, Liam, prick.
Don't tell me what to do, bro.
I'm
Branching out.
I'm obviously going to listen to the guy who just spat in my eyes. So I proceed to trust, because I'm thinking he's trying to redeem himself and he's trying to give me this nice food. We go outside, all get a wee fork each, and we're like, dinner time. I take one, Justin, and I go like, and I
The
spit
worst
that.
about it, I heard that, like I heard your teeth
Yeah,
touch
like-
there.
Like it was like,
The
it was
thing
like
is-
it was like a BB gun.
yeah.
It was like a BB gun,
Potato gun.
a BB gun fish pussy. Like it was.
I spat that shit across the car park, and I was like, Chico, don't fucking speak to me. It was the most repulsive little fucking shit I ever heard tasted in my life. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you think I mean? The fucking tastes repulsive. Liam's like, yeah, I don't like them either. Liam is getting about 5 or 6 per spoonful. Liam's like,
Oh,
Liam's the kind of guy that he
Look-
says he doesn't like something and he'll just munch the fuck out of it.
Look,
like-
no.
Because sometimes you don't like something the first time and then you try it again and you're like, that might taste good. I had about 15 before I was like, right, these aren't good.
Liam will eat them again.
I
You
give
will.
Liam a lift home, and Liam had just ate about half the jar. And I was driving home, and
Liam's
Liam,
all they're stinking.
Li-
Anymore.
Liam was saying to me, they're not even that nice. And I was like, you just fucking ate half of Chico's dinner? I was like, oh, not even that nice.
I'm like
It's-
a
it's
pregnant
when-
woman.
it's whenever
Fucking
you
weird
get-
craving-
Like the
cravings,
the whole pickle thing, because I like gherkins and like pickles.
Yeah, I like pickles too. I like pickled onion Monster Munch, pickled onion Tato, pickled onion Walkers.
Crisp only.
They're still foods,
As
man.
long as
They're
they
still
come with
foods,
potato
man.
form, Jack will eat them. Like.
Here, Tato connoisseur, like.
But they have to be cold. See if they're warmed. Like, see whenever you get a gherkin in a fucking cheeseburger from McDonald's, rank. It's actually disgusting.
Send this man to jail, like, I swear to God, like, if
I'll
that man
still
said
eat it. I'll
cold
still,
gherkins,
I'll still eat it, but it's not nice.
mate, I wouldn't throw a fucking cold gherkin at the cops in a rat, like a sort of.
Says
fuck,
the
like,
man who gets fucking chicken goujons and chips every fucking
exactly.
time we go out.
One and fucking can't get them wrong. That's the same thing. We were actually talking about this. They were slagging the life out of me. Because every time I go to like a restaurant or anything, I'll always get a steak because it's the hardest thing to fuck up in a restaurant. Like the only thing they can do is like over or undercook it. But every time I get one, like everyone's all, why do you only get fucking steaks? I'm like, that's what I do, baby.
See, in my opinion, steaks are quite a steal. I'm like, yeah, I got a steak. That's quite a. I wouldn't frown
That's
upon. I don't
the
get a
easiest
steak.
thing to
Yeah.
make in a fucking restaurant. 26 quid. Suck my dick.
Like if you go anywhere and you get a steak, you're like, good choice.
See, if I'm out with people, I'm like, oh, you getting a steak? I'm like, oh, what a prestigious gentleman.
Yeah, you know, literally like.
See if someone gets a
That's
s-
Protestant food.
Oh, that steak we had in Liverpool was banging.
Toros.
Yeah,
Here,
Toros was banging. Shout
Here.
out Toros, Liverpool.
We mentioned
Unreal.
sponsors earlier. If Toros,
Oh, Toros.
Bold Street, Liverpool want to sponsor us, mate. Ooh,
Yeah, £13. What was it called? Fucking Sizzler or some shit. I don't
the
know.
Sizzler.
The Sizzler.
Here.
More vegetables on it than fucking people in the room.
What was
like,
the price? What was the price? Like
£13,
£30.
and I could have fed the 5,000.
Yeah, no, it was big.
They
It
actually,
was a good portion.
there's
but
actually
Jesus
a
went
sign-
to El Toro's like he's fucking.
If you actually read
Turn rice into chips.
turn rice into a
Man,
fucking
I've
tomato.
seen at my fucking local Chinese could do that. Like, swear to God. Well, what were you saying there, Chico?
How do you like your steak? With the heart beating and blood pouring out of it?
Sorry,
for
what?
women.
What did you say, Charles Manson?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Moth just flew in.
Here's a moth in the
That
room.
was a good thing.
Guy who's not here, Adron. Shit scared of them.
Yeah, you might get to meet Audron. He's fucking deathly scared.
Quinn
just
just-
punch him off.
Quinn
Punch
behind the
that
camera. Quinn's just fucking sparring a moth.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's a way to get
See when he punched it, I heard the crack of him hitting them off.
That was
Because he
Quinn.
had to clean the job.
That was
like
Quinn.
fucking-
That was Quinn's knuckle.
Quinn's bones are made out of moth dust. Like,
Quinn's gonna get 2 weeks off work because he's fucking broke his hand fighting them off.
I was thinking about this, right? Do you think the queen is made out of like the same shit as like moths?
No, she's very brittle.
Do you think if you just like threw the queen at a wall, it would just go? Poof,
No,
it would
she-
just be moth dust everywhere. You'd be up in
I'm not
inside
gonna-
your mouth and all. You know?
I think if the queen
Spiderwebs.
if the queen walked into Madame Tussauds, she would be in place.
the,
She would fit in.
the wax figure would have a more of a heartbeat on it. Like fucking.
The wax figure would look more real. See, it was her Jubilee, fucking sort of June.
Yeah.
I see the fucking pictures of her. I'm like, mate.
Smash. Smash.
Would you buck a queen? I was saying, here, you guys are Protestants.
Yes.
Is it gay to lick a stamp if it's got a photo of a guy on it? Would you eat the queen out if she asked you to?
I'm
Like
not,
if she said,
No, you're getting off topic. What was the first one?
yeah. What was the first one?
"Is it? Do you think it's gay to lick a stamp that has a photo of a guy on it?"
See,
I just know because
I even feel gay doing, do you know, like whenever you get someone a fucking birthday card and you're licking the thing,
Yeah.
I feel very
It's kinda
uneasy.
sus, bro, you know?
I'm like, why am I like,
I won't even eat like a fucking lollipop with like I'll have to eat it with a fucking knife. You know, like with the way you eat like
A knife
like an
and
apple. Like I'm like cutting it off like all hard. No, man.
I'm not gonna lie here. I'm gonna disagree on 4K. When I lick envelopes,
Turns you on a wee bit.
I like the taste.
the teeth? No, the
like
teeth. The teeth.
That's the most vile thing I've heard to date.
No, I have to admit too.
That's cap.
Facts.
No,
That's-
no,
we'll
that's
not
cap.
we'll not move from that.
No, the taste isn't the worst thing in the world.
It's just like doing this.
It's kind of like,
It's just doing that on camera.
but
Or not on camera.
it's just the fact that you're kind of like just getting your tongue out and you're.
Sorry, you pussy. Man goes from side to side with a fucking clip.
Here, no complaints.
Regular customers, right?
No complaints.
Liam just doesn't check his junk mail. Fuck's sake.
And what was the other thing?
Man's got a few reviews on Yelp, like fucking.
It's more like help.
Rah.
Anyway, so how is that girl chained to your radiator?
Is our name Chandy?
Chained to your radiators are fucking. Like, that's how it's spelt on Facebook because it's a Catholic name.
Chandy.
There's a few fathers in that.
Facebook's a thing.
Oh,
Yes,
Facebook.
Facebook. I think Facebook.
How old do you have to be? How old do you have
What's
to
the
be?
cutoff point before you fucking ruin Facebook?
No. I'll flip this here. At what age do you become the person who comments on like everything?
Like the missing dog post in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause
I
The
seen
Loud
that
Bible
ball
post.
in Drumbeg.
The one went missing in fucking Jacksonville.
It's probably my dog at the moment, to be honest.
The dog's not missing. It's just on tour. it's just tripping.
Fucking Cocker Spaniel went missing in fucking Missouri. Like, you know, it shows up in Anna Skeen.
No, so what is the age? Let's decide.
I'd say like, cause I've seen so. No, I think it's once you have a child.
Because we're all
Because
similar
I've
age.
seen like 22-year-olds be
Yep.
fucking the chillest people ever, and then the second that they have a fucking child,
Yeah,
they use it.
That's
like
what I was about to say.
yeah.
I'm convinced there's a mums union.
Yeah.
It's like
Mums union.
like the Illuminati, all these like elusive groups.
Yeah.
I think the mums union's up there because like see as people you go to school with, like you said, dead on as fuck, sound, blah blah blah, whatever. They have a kid, and then they're all just fucking mates. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the group together. It's like
Yeah.
it's like whenever you know when like a group of girls will live together, all their periods will sync up.
that
It's
freaks
like
me
when a
out.
group of guys live together,
No,
all
'cause-
their shits will sync up.
All their wanks sync up.
Otherwise,
Do you ever get whenever you leave school, you're not mates with most of the people?
Yeah.
You're not
Only
not
ones
mates
that
with
jump
most of
you.
the people unless you're a ma.
Yeah, exactly.
Went to the same school. What's going
Yes.
on?
No. All the same
Well, the
mas
school we
are
went to,
kind of
like-
like linked together because they had this kid at the same age.
Yeah.
So they're like they kind of share the same like, oh, I need to bring the
Yeah, but that's
need to
the
bring the
thing.
kid to school.
The
Need to
thing
do
is,
this.
like, as soon as they have a child, they'll be like the most like, you know, they don't like give any of their personal business out, and they'll be like very like introverted and all. As soon as they have a fucking child, straight on the fucking Facebook. Here, where's the best place to buy a fucking prom? And you're like,
Search it up.
Google it, you prick. Like, what? Where's good for kebabs? It's like, mate, Just
Aye.
eat.
Kyle's.
I know, Kyle sponsor.
Shout out Kyle's Kebab.
Another shout out to Kyle's Kebab. Meal deal 1, pepperoni and just plain chicken, garlic dip and chip and a can of Coke if that's
Here,
me.
Kyle's,
Calzones
listen,
are
I
banging.
think you fucking owe us because you gave us a fucking pizza one time that turned into a calzone, so fuck you. And we'll put a photo up of it. If anyone has the photo, send it into a group chat or something. Because you gave us a pizza one time, the driver came with it, and a fucking, it was vertical pizza, like it was like, and in the box it came like, it looked like a fucking like a beat up pussy. Like
Let's cut that out. I love you, Kyle's Kebab.
Justin, as the number 1 Kyle's supply or fucking consumer, shut the fuck up.
Listen,
Don't you dare.
guys, listen.
The thing is,
You have 24 hours to respond.
the thing is,
Here,
see,
glasses are sick.
see if Kyle had a child, he'd have all the mums. How fucking dare you?
All the mums and monster. Like,
They'd be like, it would be straight on the Facebook with reviews of Kyle's kebabs. Like,
Kyle's Kebab will put up on his Facebook. Is there any playgroups this weekend for my wee Jimmy?
maybe Jimmy.
where it's good to get a fucking, back massage. I don't even know. Like, it's just, you go onto it and you see the most, like, weird shit. I had someone, I literally seen it. She lives around here. You fucking will say no names, but you know her. Or him, whatever the fuck it is. But, it's a they. Like, it's definitely a they, them. But, probably good pussy. But, like, like, I seen them posting, where's good for a Chinese? And I was like, literally, we live in Craigavon. The only fucking thing we have is barbershops and Chinese. Like, there's nothing else in Craigavon other than that. You know?
Shout out Kyle's too.
Should have fucking jobs.
Craig Alvin's on the map at the moment.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger.
Obviously,
What,
it's on the map.
Bigger and better.
What fucking map?
There's a Primark opening.
Oh, facts.
Boxers and socks.
Yeah, the fucking yummy mummies are getting their
Here,
fucking...
no, actually,
No,
Here,
that's the Maz fucking union.
yeah,
Maz
that's
love
that's the Maz headquarters.
pajamas.
Maz Union headquarters,
Yeah,
like.
the
Here.
Primark jammies is a thing.
Not gonna lie. While we're on the topic of sponsors, if Primark want to sponsor the fucking authentic apparel boxer briefs, send them our way, fellas. Send them our way.
Nice fitting, nice fitting.
Sent me some fucking XL t-shirts.
I actually seen a TikTok and it was like, this girl was basically explaining why she loves men, and it was like,
Is that what you watched it?
yeah, no, that's why I was watching. I was like, how do you love men? She was like,
Me too.
I love men because once they get like boxers, they don't stem away from them same boxers
That's
for
true,
like
yeah.
years. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So if you buy Calvin's, you'd stick with Calvin's. If you buy Primarks, you'd stick with that same kind of like boxer
You really
brand.
went from the high end to the low end.
Yeah,
there.
I know, but I mean, what fits.
Speaking of staying with the same boxers, we went to Liverpool and we watched Liam find the exact same pair of boxers for about 4 days straight.
There are
Honestly,
4-pack of
Primark,
Calvin's whites.
Send this man a few pair of boxers.
Four
This man
four
is
pack
begging-
of Calvin's whites.
Nah, this
Primark,
man
if you're
is
slinging out
begging-
sponsors,
beg-
man.
Yeah, the mom.
begging for boxers, like.
The Calvins, they're more like fucking Clares, fuck's sake.
They're
started off
Calvin
white.
Canes, like.
They started off white, and by the end of the weekend, I'm pretty sure they were grey.
Mate, they were fucking off black. Like.
Liam, just is the camera rolling? What what colour box you wearing?
He's going to white.
Hey!
Send this man to jail.
You might see my nuts there.
Do not Pasco. Liam, do not collect $200.
Have you changed them from Liverpool or?
Absolutely not.
They're the same ones from Liverpool. That was about, what, 4 weeks ago?
4 weeks. That's kind.
They're yellow, brown, and white.
Mate, they're fucking...
He
There's
made
a
the
tricolor
palette.
going on in his
It's a
box.
whole palette.
Fucking.
I would
here.
do it the whole 360, but we're gonna leave it for the Patreon.
How you got fucking green, white, and orange in your boxes right now? Like,
Fucking.
Upper A.
Not gonna lie. All girls must have red, white, and blue. Then that's awful. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
oh, that's fucking gross. If you think into that, that's gross as fuck.
Just what Liam was touching on there. He was saying how girls, guys, fucking X. Talk to us about X.
Yeah.
What's your girl X?
I'm not gonna lie. My girl ick is a girl openly admitting she has an ick.
Yeah, that's a big one actually.
Seems
yeah.
like,
it's such a meta ick, but it's like it's definitely one.
She
yeah.
was like,
Her ick is our ick.
Alright, bro. You want to hit that, bro? Man went
seeing a
fucking
girl like,
philosophical.
do you ever watch a lot? I don't know his TikTok. I'm sorry. I doubt he's watching this anyway. He's bigger on TikTok
the
than
User
us.
Hactic podcast.
He goes around Belfast like, "What's your ick?" I'm like,
Is he ginger?
Oh, he's dark haired, he's dark haired.
fuck.
yeah, you've seen it, but we've probably all
I've
seen him.
probably seen him.
He's from no fucking anyway.
From Portadown, he says a very Portadown
Did you hear that?
Does he?
Yeah.
It gives me Lisbon vibes. Lisbon accent vibes.
Mm,
Anyway.
where are we?
Everyone's
Everyone's the same thing. Like,
all right, bro.
They're around the lake.
But
They're
you
around the
notice
big
we
lake.
have more accents than anywhere else. Like,
Yeah.
I hate
like
it.
Northern Ireland is like fucking. You know, you literally go one end of the country and you're like, oh, I'm from Derry. Hey, foot on. You know, hi, foot on. How's it going? No. And then you go to like Belfast and they're like, all right, bro. What's
Good night,
happening?"
mate.
Good eye, mate.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you say.
So we basically assumed that Justin can't do any other accent.
I don't- it's
Like
just-
he
it
would
goes straight
he would
into
try and do
Australia.
Chinese and be like, "Good eye, mate."
I'm not going to attempt that on camera.
And
Yeah.
then we all
Subscribe to the Patreon. You'll see. I'll do full blown.
But yeah, get back to the topic. Get back to
Liam,
the
Justin,
topic.
Adam came to Liverpool, and I was like, "Just could you do a Liverpool accent?" He's like, "Yeah." Put another shrimp in the barbie. So, but he goes round and he's asked like, "Oh, what's?" And they're all like, if he wears fucking white socks, like, yeah, but the most random shit. You're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, crosshatch.
Crosshatch
Well,
gives me the ick. Crosshatch gives me the ick. Like, not gonna lie. Like,
No one. No
if
one.
you're shopping, is Envy the
DV8.
band?
I don't even
Is
know, bro.
Envy
I'm
the
not
Gino,
stepping
Gino.
forward.
Gino? If you're shopping at Gino past 20, you need to get something sorted
11
with you.
degrees
Like,
t-shirts. Fuck off.
Honestly, the worst jackets was the Super Dre jackets. What was
Oh,
all them
Back in the
zips?
day, though, like
What was all them zips about?
that's our problem.
Fucking Michael Jackson.
That's our problem. Back in the day, you know.
Man, I used to want one of them, but we couldn't afford them because we.
That's
were
the
ghetto as
north.
fuck.
That's the North Face of today.
Everyone
Yeah, true.
around
Oh,
me
yeah.
had Super
That's the
Dre
North-
jackets.
North
I
Face
never
are
got
nice. I. What was the shop we?
Say that line again. That's worth that. That's fucking.
Super Dry or the North Face of today?
Oh,
True.
Get that in a fucking t-shirt.
True.
Bars.
put that on fucking North Face.
No, but it is. But North
It's
Face.
a big step up.
No. Yeah, I would agree. But
Sure.
Super Dry was kind of like I have my I've my fringe fully down with the back slick back.
And you have a
That's-
wild hairline as well, so that's like.
Yeah,
I
like
mean-
if I had that as Magneto.
I mean,
Magneto going to Ace.
no wonder that shit was a fucking ick. That sounds fucking awful.
No, I recently
Anyway.
discovered a nick with my current girlfriend. It was whenever you know when we were in that bar the other week and you went to wrestle or like fight or something. I've realised that if my girlfriend ever touches Adam Quinn, I'm dumping her. I can't handle this. Like, Adam Quinn, if you have probably already explained this at the start of it, but he's behind the camera right now.
Cheers
I-
for just outing me like that.
yeah.
I was out on that night, but I didn't see this altercation. But I was thinking,
the X so bad.
what would be more of an ick if Adam beat the fuck out of your girlfriend,
Oh, yeah.
or if your girlfriend beat the fuck out of Adam?
Adam
Could-
beat
could-
the
could-
fuck out of her, to be honest.
all-
I'd be all you
that's
kind
all
of.
it
Because
does.
that
It's more than
night, you even said there, you were like, "That's giving me the ick."
Yeah, it was gross. I was like, she was starting like full like fucking.
Like full force, like
Yeah, and
full
I
fucking
was like,
Teenage
and
Mutant
I've
Ninja Turtle.
explained
Like,
this to her, so she'll fucking kill me for talking about it. But like I've already said to her, I was like the fact that she was like ready for it, and I was all gross.
So Adam was standing there with his Jamesons and Coke, and
dumb.
My girlfriend.
take a pause.
Oh,
Cut
we're
this.
good.
Cut
We're
this.
good, we'll
Who
just
were-
keep
So
going.
say,
No,
Adam
so-
was standing there with what?
So like
Figuring out the teething problems.
Adam
here.
was Adam was standing there with his Jamesons and Coke, and your girlfriend was standing like combo slice in the back garden. You ever seen the YouTube video?
No, Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Kimbo
combo
slice.
slice is way better.
Combo Slice, that's way
I mean,
better.
that's what you get out of
Here,
Ken's
here,
kebabs,
here,
isn't it?
Rest in peace.
The combo slice.
Yeah, rest in peace, Combo. Or Combo Slice.
Man had that
Rest in
fucking
peace, Kimbo.
Is he
Kimbo-
dead?
Yeah, Kimbo's dead. Yeah.
Kimbo had that fucking upside down like beard, you know, where like your hair just rotates to here.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what's happening
he,
right now,
he,
like.
he had that wee stubble.
Yeah.
He had that stubble and then the fucking full fro.
Do you know what also
Oh
gave me
shit!
the
Kimbo
ick
slice
recently?
in. Sorry, my bad.
What also gave me the ick recently, and I'm doing a bit about this at the minute. Like, remember when we were in Liverpool? We were like, "Oh, are we lad? Good day, mate." And there was the girl who was talking to me, and she was like, "Where are you staying tonight?" She was like, "Where are you staying tonight, lad?"
Why are you staying, little bustler?
And I was like, "Oh," I didn't think anything of it, so I was like, "Oh, just up around the fucking corner. No, why? Where were you?" And she was like, "Do you need some company?" And I was like, "You know what? Do a Northern Irish accent for the rest of the story." But she was like, I was like, "Oh, right, no, I have a girlfriend, sorry." And she was like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend. Why they don't need to know about it. And I was like, that's like an even bigger ick, if you get what I mean. Because imagine my girlfriend went to cheat on me and got turned down. Like imagine she went like that full step where she was like, you know what, I'm gonna cheat on Justin, and then she goes out and gets fucking turned down, and then I'm the guy who's not good enough for the girl who's not good enough. If you get what I mean, like it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, so the girl who was trying to hit on you is that girl.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I was like talking to her, and I was like, you're gross. I was like, you're not good enough for me, and that means your boyfriend's not good enough for you. So
he's the guy who's not good enough for the girl who's not good enough.
exactly. That's what
So
I mean.
what we're trying to say is, with all of the camera, lad, if you're watching,
If you're watching,
if you're watching,
if you're watching from fucking Liverpool, mate, if you
don't worry about it.
don't worry about that.
Uh,
Good eye, mate.
what I meet.
what do you have girl icks?
That's my girl, like
What?
a girl who gets rejected.
Who's not good enough?
Yeah.
I have an ick, but it's just
You have a dick?
it's not a girl ick. It's just an ick.
An ick for men?
People eating out loud with their mouth open.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit bothers me.
That's more of a
lot.
pet peeve.
that's a
But it's
pet
an ick-
peeve.
It's an ick as well.
No, I would assume an ick to be with someone who you
Yeah.
are like engaging with.
It's like it's the
Yeah,
opposite
true.
gender. If you get
Like
what
I have a
mean.
pet,
No.
like my wee brother's brought
Or like
his,
a potential.
my wee brother's jaw cracks when he eats,
This is mine.
and I fucking can't stand it. It's such a pet peeve, and I can't stand it. Like it's
Just hit him a dig.
no,
Back in
like
the place.
I have so many videos of him just eating, and I'm like, will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Like I can't multitask.
Do you know what mine is? Alright, we'll talk about pet peeves now. My biggest pet peeve is whenever someone will use the kettle and use the rest of the water in it and just set it back.
Oh,
I'm like, you fucking deserve to burn
I
in the
do that.
deepest parts of
I
hell,
don't
you
fill
wee
it back
fruit.
up.
why not?
It's a lot of time, a lot of energy. I need that.
Mate,
Mate, the shit's water, like, it's boiled, it's already
jump
clean.
off something high onto something hard, man. I
That's
swear
how
to
you
God.
know. Have
No,
you ever
dude,
ran out
don't.
of electric?
You're already, you've minus a strike. You're alright now.
Here, I'm quite short. If I jump off a curb, like.
What?
Chico jumps off my standards and he fucking dies. Like. But yeah, no, like I hate that. I hate people who put like fucking milk back in the fridge with nothing left in it. If you get what I mean. Like if they'll use the rest
Oh,
of
is
the milk
it-
and put the
sorry.
carton
If
back.
there's a good bit of a drop, that's enough for a tea or coffee.
Yeah.
No. If there's good enough for like a wee tea or a coffee, yeah.
'Cause it depends
But
on the
if there's
person.
literally like droplets in it, you're like,
Oh, of course.
are you fucking? Are you retarded?
Speaking of teas,
Shane Todd.
fucking Shane Todd, tea with me, fucking back. Come on the fuck. Get on the fucking casting couch. Anyway,
Yeah, Shane, you got my name wrong the first time you met me. Yeah, we're gonna cut this out. My fucking career's over. Like,
no, we're not. Shane, you got his name wrong. We're not cutting this out. The
Shane.
fuck.
go to Kyle's Kebabs, man. I swear to God. Like,
Kyle's kebabs.
No, you know what? Shane Todd does tea with me. You should do Kyle's with the crew.
Oh,
Kyle's with Kyle.
Kyle's
Mate, if
sponsor us.
Kyle's Kebab drop a podcast, I'm listening to that. Like,
No.
No, if Kyle's
it's the
kebabs
most
sponsors
Turkish
us,
thing you'll
I'll
ever
get
hear
a-
in your life.
If you get a podcast with Kyle, I need to be here. I need to be on this seat.
Mate, I don't think Kyle's
No,
a person.
Kyle
I don't
has to
think-
be there.
I don't think the 15
Justin won't
Turkish
even
men
be in
are
it.
working there. Yeah, Kyle's.
Justin won't even be in it. Kyle's here.
Because he'll smell like.
Don't say it.
I was about to say cheese because he works with pizza, but then it nearly went really racist there, so I stopped myself. And there was
Kyle-
nothing racist about that, right? I did not mean that at all.
Kyle, are you going to listen to a man
Who doesn't even like cheese?
who doesn't even like cheese?
Who doesn't even like cheese?
Cheese connoisseurs.
Say it louder for the people in the back, folks.
He doesn't like cheese. So what I was saying is breakfast times, tea, breakfast foods, fries.
Oh, yes, right.
Breakfast
Oh
foods.
yes, we were talking about this earlier.
I mentioned briefly, but see when you have a fry in the morning, what do you drink with it?
Oh, see.
What do you drink with it?
This is the difference, right? The difference
Tea or
between
coffee?
like
No, I'm a cold drinker. I
Tea or
need
coffee,
something
or else
refreshing.
if you're going cold, it's
Apple
either
juice or orange
apple
juice.
juice or orange juice.
yeah.
I'm
See,
a
that's
water
what I'm trying to say.
Water? I'm a water boy, like.
You-
You need water
Send us,
fucking
man.
boarded.
Call me Bobby Boucher because I've been necking that water, like.
My mama said, remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at the bourbon bowl? But
No, but like a breakfast thing should be under five.
citrusy.
Under 5 minutes to make. Under 5 minutes. If you're making a good fry, it takes 10 minutes.
Oh, it takes time.
takes time.
It takes time.
If you're cooking multiple meats, sausage, bacon,
That's a good
what
orgy.
other meats?
Black pudding.
Sausage, bacon.
That's not really. If you're making vegetable roll, maybe
Yeah, veggie roll is good. Like
black pudding,
Is black pudding a meat?
eggs.
I've never had black. I was speaking to you, Chico.
No,
about-
I don't think black pudding's a
is
meat.
black pudding? What's in black pudding?
I'm
Sorry,
not sure what's
does
in black
anyone
pudding.
know?
I think it's horse blood.
That's not a meat.
I think it's horse blood.
There is blood in it.
But what's the? There has to be more than just blood.
No, do you know what it's
Well,
kind
it's
of
just a
like?
big blood
Have you had vegetable roll?
Yeah.
It's kind
Jamie,
of like
pull
a
that up for me there.
crispier version, but kind of like charcoaly. It's nice.
Oh,
I think you'd like it. Sorry.
Okay, so black pudding is
wait.
a combination of suet or fat, grain or cereal, onion, seasoning, and cow or pig blood.
get out of
Yeah,
my face
car-
if you're eating that.
I thought it was horse.
If you're eating
I'd be
that
chopping
shit,
at
get
Tesco's.
out of my face. You want to talk about X? If see if my girlfriend pulls out a black pudding, I'm done with her. Like I swear to God, like
So there's no meat.
yeah, we got.
it's basically
No,
fat.
it's. Do you know what it's kind of like? It's kind
Fat
of
cereal. Does that mean fucking
cereal is oats.
Honey-
Imagine oats.
honey nut fucking cornflakes? What's going on here? Cocoa Pops?
That's what my girlfriend says to me when she wants me to come. Honey nut.
Oh my
Let's
god.
get that. Let's get that.
And I sling
No.
out the fucking Actimel, so I do, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking black.
Oh.
Let here. So
That's near gonna end it.
bacon,
So
bacon sausage.
bacon, sausage, veggie roll. If you're
Here.
spontaneous, spontaneous.
You're,
Let's
spon-
cut that
you're
out.
sponge genius. Like.
Spontaneous.
Oh,
That's a fucking that's a starter Pokemon.
Right.
Fucking spontaneous. Like.
Sausage, bacon,
Wild spontaneous, but
veggie roll, black pudding, white pudding. If you know,
beans.
if you're Caucasian,
Beans, beans, potato bread, soda bread.
an egg. Need
I
egg.
like
You have to get the egg.
I'm
Wee bit egg, and maybe like two, like a slice of toast cut in half.
Or
you're a fat bastard.
we asked.
What I've seen before is people throw chips in with their
But
fries.
no, that's more of like a brunch thing. That's
No,
like,
That's what I mean.
that's,
No, but that's
that's
what.
like a lunchtime.
No, but
fry.
that's what I'm talking about. A fry is more of a brunch thing than a
Oh, yeah.
proper
No,
breakfast.
if you're eating
Breakfast is like before like 9, 10.
Yeah. If you're eating a fucking fry before 1 o'clock, your head's wrecked. Like, I swear to God.
Well, I think 1 o'clock's the perfect time for a fry.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what,
Any
like
earlier?
anything before like 1 o'clock, you're like, maybe 12. We'll branch out a wee bit with the 12. Like, but
Do you want to know how my family's Protestant? Sometimes for dinner, like 5, 6 o'clock at night, my mum will make a fry.
No, but that's not
and it's
bad.
it's an
No,
Ulster fry. Like,
but
that's-
it's like
That'll-
one plus. Like if you go from 1 p.m.
But the cutoff
Above?
would probably be about 3. You wouldn't have it for your dinner.
mate, that's
I would have it
bacon
for my
right
dinner.
before bed.
I would have it for my
No,
dinner.
Adam, I think you're wrong here.
I think you're in the wrong. I think you're too proud.
Here, is,
There's
is,
no such thing.
is that 2 packs we brought?
She's fucking jet lagged, like. If she's having a friend,
She's running off a different time zone, bro.
Chico's on the same boat as Quinn. She fucking jet lagged.
Chico's slobbering, but if his ma put on a fry at 6 o'clock, he'd be
Oh, she would scrawn the life, mate. To be honest, like, see if it was like 9 o'clock at night, and
Here.
someone handed me potato bread and sausages. I'm fucking eating that like it owed me money.
I'm not gonna lie. As a Northern Irish fellow, potato bread, overrated.
Mate,
No.
No.
listen.
Wait, here, which
Get
one's
out,
the-
go.
Oh no, whoa, whoa.
No, soda bread.
Soda bread.
You mean
Yes.
soda bread?
Oh,
No, soda bread in a fry. Yeah, it's
Yes,
alright.
My
Filled
bad.
soda.
Soda bread filled with stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
Any old cracker.
scrambled smegs like.
I like that all our sponsors are just the fast food outlets.
She
that we
would
go
love a
to.
scrambled fag. So
Jack wouldn't.
about
Jack
the
would be
fag,
like,
I
I'm not taking goggles off you ever
She
again.
Mate,
speaking of breakfast, Chico, what's your favorite breakfast? A fag and a coffee, or
Yeah.
Let's go through.
get a boost?
Let's go through. Favorite breakfast? Go, Chico.
fuck alright.
Oh,
Deep breath, apparently.
I'll do,
No, start
I'll wake up.
start with drink and then the food.
I'll do a wee apple juice or orange juice, and then maybe some toast and egg.
What
and
would
then
you
a
prefer?
fig.
What would you prefer between the apple juice and orange juice?
Oh, apple, 100%.
Apple.
All the way, apple juice.
Pedophile.
Apple juice all the way.
Apple juice
I love apple
hanging.
juice.
It's
Oh, apple juice when you're hungover. is
Here,
like
Chico,
fucking-
right enough, how was
He is not
Jeffrey
your
Epstein's
saviour.
island, you fucking pedophile?
Yeah. No, see, this is the difference. Like, whenever I went to my girlfriend's house, I was like getting breakfast there, and they had it all dished out nicely and all, and they were eating at the table and all. And, you know, they had orange juice and apple juice all laid out, and they were like, "Do you want to eat coffee and all?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is class. This is unreal." We had breakfast here today at mine. My man was like, "There's Fanta there if you want it." Or I was like, "Is there any coffee?" And she goes, "Oh, a coffee in the morning? What's wrong with you?"
The Fanta with like a much amount in it.
No, there's bits in it. Fanta doesn't mean have bits, man.
The Fanta had like settled.
I was like, "Is that not club?" And she was like, "I don't know." What the
Fanta
fuck."
sludge.
I was drinking that with my fag earlier, so
Oh.
There's like a butt in it.
this was like fucking 2:30 in the day as well.
Adam, what do you breakfast with?
What would you bracky?
Now this is a question. Is it my go-to? Like,
Go
is
to,
it
go
my
to,
go to,
typical,
go to.
Like in the morning,
Typical,
or
typical.
my preferred.
Prefer.
Both, mate. If
You just say the same thing.
what's he say? Fucking Riddler here, fuck's sake.
So my usual
Does he
one
know?
would work.
You're.
No,
I'm
no,
waking
no,
up.
no, not quickness, not quickness. I know you said
My
about work.
Goat breakfast.
I would want to eat
Sunday
this
morning
every.
breakfast.
I would want to eat this
Yeah.
every morning.
Sunday morning breakfast.
100% fry.
A fry.
Out of doubt fry.
What would you have in your fry?
You gotta have the.
Contradicts everything.
I think it's the one. Potato bread, soda bread, wee bit of toast, fried egg, obviously 2 fried eggs if I'm feeling adventurous. Wee bit of sausage, bacon, red sauce.
Brown sauce.
No red sauce.
What?
It's, if,
Me-
you're eating
No,
brown
fair
sauce
enough,
with
fair
your
enough,
fry,
fair enough, that's
you-
good.
You need locked up.
And what would be your drink of choice?
Coffee.
Coffee? Nice.
With a fry.
No, coffee with a
How
fry.
was
I rate.
Epstein's Island?
It depends if
Very
it.
good.
Question.
It depends if I'm hanging or not. I'll have a coffee or tea.
And what
if I'm
time?
hanging,
I love
What
it.
time is this at?
About 9:30, 10.
So you're getting up at fucking 8:30 to make fry all this shit?
Who says I'm
Yeah.
making it?
he's not making it. His man's
Let's be
making it.
honest.
No, that-
Sandra Deli fries.
no, that's different though. That's different. I mean, if you, because
Size of
the whole thing with fries, I love a fry, and I get up every morning at 9:30 if somebody else is making the fry.
Of course.
But I'm thinking, when I get up and I have to make myself some breakfast, fries are out of the question because it takes too long.
If I'm making it myself, right, and if I can't have a fry,
Yeah.
then it's gotta be granola and yogurt.
I
Okay.
I'm a big cook myself, but
That's because you fucking only wake up at 2:30.
listen, that's not the problem.
That's a big part.
No, but what I was gonna say, the food you make isn't as nice. If someone else made it for you, it tastes nicer.
No.
I think that. No, I think that.
It's because whenever you're making it, you're fucking.
Because when you're making it, you're like, oh fuck.
The thing is, if you
You
make
make
it,
probably
you have to
tasting it,
clean
shit.
up.
That's
I-
what I mean.
I
It's
love a
the-
fry.
It's the whole hassle of it.
And
Makes it
see,
less
cooking a
tasty.
fry, it's not the problem. It's the whole. Well, it is cooking a fry. It's a lot to do in the morning, but like, it's a clean up.
Yeah.
But what you're saying there, if someone else makes it, and I highly doubt that my mom's gonna watch this, but if she is,
Joanne.
for 23 years, I've been telling my ma,
Oh no.
make me a cup of tea. You make it the best. You know what I mean?
That was the sexiest thing I've ever heard in my life. And you're talking to your ma.
But the thing is,
It's not the best.
it is.
It is.
It is the best.
Breakfast at
But
Jack's.
jeez, here, come on, come on around the fuck. Do you want to make a batch of tea?
We've agreed on this.
Yeah, Liam's got. So
We
right,
agreed on
Liam.
this?
Right, so earlier on
Didn't
we were talking about just dinners. Like, what would we have? Like,
You do not get.
so what's your kind of like? So in uni, for example, what's your kind of routine midweek? Your 4, 5 kind of batch of dinners. Mine was like curry, fajitas, chicken, pasta, and fucking mince, blah blah blah. Liam was like pork, and I was like, Liam, you cut pork for all 5 days. I was like, Liam, you come to my house
Not
for dinner
possible
one
at all.
day. I'll go to your house for dinner one day. But you should come to my house for tea someday. You should all come for house for tea because Joanne.
Do you want tea day?
I'm not gonna lie, Joanne just loads it with sugar.
Tea
Fucking
sugar.
tastes unreal.
Every Tuesday.
Any sugars like
Tuesday?
Every Tuesday throughout
You
summer.
should come for Monday. Monday mince.
Oh.
Mate, the Tuesday night dinner.
Monday mince sounds kind of like a sexual move.
No, fish Tuesdays. Anyway, it's not about my dinners. Anyway, let's carry on. Your go-to breakfast? I'm intrigued with you.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued with you.
Pot noodle.
Because no, 100% your ma.
fucking
Your mum
bur-
would
my,
make it.
my mum is very like whenever I make my own, I'll just make some. Made fucking
Because yours would be like the way Quinn was just separating the two things, like
Yeah.
time kind of thing.
Exactly.
Just as a
yeah.
Pop-Tart, like
A
Pop-Tart for
Pop-Tart,
breakfast.
a full
I am
fucking,
a Pop-Tart.
a full cube of icing.
And a ROCKSHORE, a Pop-Tart and a ROCKSHORE.
That's fucking.
Then-
Mate, if I don't get my morning Budweiser, I sort of fuck like.
do a quick style. Do like your favorite, and then your daily. Go do
My
quick.
daily is usually I like because obviously I work, so my breakfast isn't until like I get like my break. So whenever I go, I'll like go to the deli across the road that like and they do these banging sausage rolls. Sponsor. I don't know what they're called though. So just
They're just
Yeah.
called sausage
you know my
rolls.
face. You know my face because I've always got the earpods in, and you always like try to talk to me and I ignore you. But
They're the
anyway,
Wish versions, earpods.
yeah, whatever
Is
you
it-
are, bro. I had a
I think-
Samsung,
I think it's a Spar, sir.
mate. Whatever it is, fucking.
Spar on Seagull Road.
Yeah. You fucking say it louder, but
People aren't gonna fucking come to your work ratting and like.
find out. My boss will.
Imagine Seagull fucking hotel gets bombed out because of this podcast.
User hacked, but
You're fucking.
I mean, it's not seen out of the fucking Dark Knight where the Joker blows up a hospital.
Sorry, it's not fucking Spar and Seagull. It's fucking Spar and fucking.
But like, go to like I
Toy
love.
Potty.
Oh,
Like a-
see, like anytime, like every day, I'll just go get a few sausage rolls. That's why I'm a fat cunt. But like, see, know what my go-to one is? Hotel breakfasts. You know, like what like if I had to choose what my favorite was, you go in right, with croissant.
Oh,
Croissant. Slice that shit up the middle, right? Boom. Wee bit of bacon, wee bit of sausage in
We
it.
were a butter.
Put it in the wee grill bit. Like you press it down a wee bit. You need to press it down a wee bit, so it's kind of like
So it's kind of like the break is a wee bit, tiny bit charred.
yeah.
Wee
So
bit charred.
you put it in like the wee grill thing that like fucking in the hotels, like you know it slides it out like a wee fucking.
Wee George Foreman.
Yeah.
Like, but
I might need to cut that. Anyway, so I think we'll end it on that.
no.
no, we still need our breakfast.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Mate, we all fucking know Liam's breakfast like
We used the breakfast.
pussy.
No, I'll go last. I'll go last for a wee
Hey,
surprise.
Jack, hit us with your fucking bracky.
No, because I have a breakfast. Okay,
Breakfast and
okay,
breakfast.
let's go for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm boring as hell. Cocoa Pops, tea,
Facts, bro.
done.
Here, listen.
However,
Can't whack it. Call
However-
it a big stick.
How
However,
can you do a
Mine's
cold,
very similar.
a cold what?
milk and then a tea
Yeah,
after? Warm-
yes.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean cold milk?
So you defeat
Cold
the
milk and tea?
heartburn
What the fuck do you mean? Well, do you want me to heat up my fucking milk? What do you mean here?
Hot milk and Cocoa Pops though.
That's what I was gonna get to. Mine is either a coffee or else apple juice with Cocoa Pops, wee bit of sugar and milk.
Liam gets his coffee and his apple juice mixed up. He's like,
No, but
why
that-
I just
that-
boil apple juice?
That's breakfast if I'm ever up for it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
If
this.
if I'm up before 10, I'd eat Cocoa Pops and a wee coffee.
I'll tell you
Just
this.
keep me
thing.
up.
Boys. Started work recently. Finished university. Started work.
Let's get a wee clap.
Give him the clap that comes with an antibiotic. Anyway.
That's an odd podcast.
Tell me about it. Oh, wait. No, so came home, started work. And the bliss thing is that my Joanne said makes killer tea earlier.
Joanne, sponsor us.
Joanne's she sponsored me for 23 years.
For reference, Joanne is Jack's mum.
My mother, mad today.
Me mad today.
Thank God I'm not white. So
Waiting on it.
she starts work after me. So my go to is cocoa because I'm not a morning eater. I can only eat.
Same. I use up all the time I can sleep to before I go to work. You know, it's 5 minutes to
Yeah.
work and I'm still sleeping. Like I use every second until I get there.
So you're not gonna have a job on Monday. Anyway, so yeah, no, my go to is cocoa. She knows that I'm not I can't eat. Another thing is, well, I can't eat a big feed in the morning. I wake up, I'm still like, not fill it. So cocoa pops
Bloody.
and tea. However, recently I've been waking up, getting ready for it. Come downstairs, cocoa pops. You ever see like I'm not saying it's on this scale, but like an American TV breakfast.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops, tea, coffee, orange juice, strawberries, pan chocolates, right?
You grab the one strawberry and go, I gotta go, I'm late for work.
Yeah, and like all this shit, like, oh fuck, I'm late. And I get up.
I'd fight someone if they did that.
And-
If I made a breakfast for someone and they goes, I'm running late here, daughter, I gotta go. I'd be
And
like, I don't know why I'm the daughter,
That's how
but
it is being a parent. Like,
I'd fucking. Fight
I'm
that
not a
fucker
parent,
or something.
but
I'd see if I made breakfast for like say my future wife, and she like just was like, oh, I just grabbed a wee strawberry and dipped out the door. I would chase her down. I would put a fucking. I'd be like, you know what? Next time you turn the car on, watch out. You're getting blown to shit.
so whoever's in a relationship with Justin, just be wary.
So anyway,
You know who yous are.
use
All multiple of yous.
I come down, and the first morning I don't do that. Piece of toast, gotta go. I'm like, this is a feast.
Jack's like,
You need
Shit.
I'm 45 minutes
You
late
need
to
to
work.
finish. You feel like you need to finish it.
I just bopped this mic. Anyway, so I come down, and I get up pretty early, so I'm like, I've half an hour to kill here, and I'm scrambling. And this is, I told you about this, or like, I told you, I didn't tell you exactly, but I told you the aftermath. So I'm scrambling my Cocoa Pops as per, and then I'm awake. I'm like, okay, I'm woke, and I see all this shit. I'm like, I'm still hungry. Pan chocolate, strawberries, orange juice, grand. I'm like, I've got 4 minutes before I need to leave. Coffee, boom. Go to work. I get about halfway through, about a third way through my day. Boom. I busted. I mean, I'm like, I can't run in work. But have you ever seen those Olympic power walkers?
You need to get the hips.
I'm a good power
And
walker.
I was like, I was working. I was like, I feel a bit iffy. I'm tired. I need to get the lunch. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm just fucking tired. I'm just getting used to the, getting back to work kind of fucking time. I was like, oh, I'm okay. And I sit down for 2 minutes. I'm like, I think it was the crunching of my. No, so I'm like, dum 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 dum, bust in the toilet. I see the cubicle. I'm like, it's about me to the camera, about 2 meters away.
Yeah.
I can get it.
About 6 inches.
I touch the door. First week of work.
You see the strawberry and you're like, I gotta go, honey.
First week of work, I cover the place in my vomit, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, right, I'll clean up. And it's one of those wee paper dispensers.
Oh,
Like
But
you
no,
get
one
one.
at a
You
time.
get one.
It gets one sheet at a time. And
that's plenty.
I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm a roller. You know me. I need to roll. I'm not a scruncher. I need to roll. So I'm like, dum dum dum, and I wipe that shit out. I'm like, I'm finna lose my job. You know, 'cause I go in the next day. This toilet is out of use. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god.
How did Jack fuck it up that badly?
So I am, from now on, I'm a Cocoa Pops, tea, no more, nothing else. That's me, done.
Anyway, I think we'll end it on that one then, because for one, I need a piss so badly.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I
you
also
go.
need a piss too.
Yeah, so we'll see what reception this gets off this, and hopefully you see us again next week if we haven't been cancelled, if we forget to miss anything that we've taken out. There's probably about 18 minutes taken out of this, so until next time, happy 12.
Happy 12.
Yeah.